What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel, the #1 place for all things Toronto GTA real estate. Today, I want to go over 3 different pricing strategies you can use when listing your home for sale. Quick disclaimer, there's no right or wrong way to do it. You have to study your market and see what really works. It also depends on each individual situation. Some may have time on their hands, so they can let it sit for a little bit. Some may be pending a purchase already, so they're in dire need to sell. In our particular case, my seller had time on his hands, so he wanted to try a few different pricing strategies, which I would not really recommend because you only have one chance to make a good first impression. Now, with that being said, only one of these 3 strategies generated any solid offers, and I'm going to take you guys through the entire process. So a little bit about this condo. It's located in Mississauga, Ontario, one of the most iconic buildings in Mississauga, the Monroe Building, located on Absolute Avenue. Initially, the seller wanted to list it at $679, and again, he had time on his side, so we decided to list it $30,000 above market value to see what would happen. So after spending 2 weeks on the market with 0 offers, we decided to renegotiate the price, and I was able to get him to lower it to $649, which again is the market value for the condo. Now, 5 days go by, we did get an additional 4 showings, but again, no solid offers. So after getting no offers in over 2 weeks, I decided to talk to him again and suggested to lower it down to $549, which would make us the cheapest option of the 8 units available in the building. Now, after deciding to do that, we get bombarded with 15 showings, and of those 15 showings, we got 2 offers. One offer was a lowball offer that we didn't even sign back at. The second one was a little lower than what we expected, but we did start negotiations. Now, with the back and forth, we ended up not sealing a deal with the second offer, but don't fear, the next day we did get an offer that we couldn't refuse. It was exactly what we wanted at $670, and so we decided to take that offer. But we're not done there. It gets better. So the buyer who ended up buying the condo wasn't sure what they were signing, as they said that their agent kind of pressured them into hitting sign, and she didn't really read the contract. This agent drafted up the offer for the client, and it included 0 conditions. So she essentially waived her mortgage condition as well as her inspection condition. With that being said, she did not have her finances in place, and she was pressured into taking the deal, which is a huge problem in the real estate market right now, because a lot of times people aren't reading what they're signing, and they're really not educating their clients on what they're signing as well. So the next day, the buyer was actually supposed to drop off her deposit, but she failed to do so because she didn't have her money ready, and now she is liable for any differences. So after failing to drop off the deposit, I now sent out a message to all of the agents who showed the property. If they still are interested, now is a great chance to come and snatch a deal. After sending out that message, we got an additional 2 showings, and out of those 2 showings, we got an additional 2 offers. One was exactly what we wanted, and so we took the deal. We didn't want to waste any more time. But again, it's not done until the deposit is dropped off, and so we waited the next day. Thank God the new buyer dropped off the deposit. So the second offer that came through that was at $670 was the exact same amount as the first buyer, but these guys actually dropped off their deposit. Now, in the case where if we only got an offer, let's say of $650, and there was a $20,000 difference, that first buyer would be liable to pay us the difference, which is $20,000, and still remain homeless. As a warning to all the people that are throwing offers in here, left, right, and center that are not financially ready, do not get pressured into putting an offer in by your agents if you are not financially ready, and you don't really know what you're purchasing, because this can become really dangerous, and it's a very common problem in today's Toronto real estate market, as people are not educating their clients, which is very dangerous. Moral of the story, really look at your market, see how everyone's pricing all the houses that are sold. How are they pricing it? Are they pricing it high, fair, or low? With the general consensus, a lot of people are pricing it very low, as that will generate a lot of interest and a lot of foot traffic and a lot more showings. And by the end of it, I think the buyer psychology right now in Toronto, people are expecting to pay over the list price. And if you list it too high above market value, they won't even walk through the door because they're thinking, hey, I got to pay even higher than that. So again, there's no right or wrong way of pricing your home. You really have to do some research on your specific market. In our case, listing low really helped us generate a lot more more showings, and out of that, 3 offers, 1 in which we eventually accepted. And a quick disclaimer as well, make sure you guys work with an experienced agent, and I hope this video really educated you guys on the offer process and what you're gonna have to do. Don't always waive your conditions, because sometimes, even though it might ruin your chances of getting the property, you don't want to be in a legal situation where you're liable for $20, $30, $40, $50,000 and still don't have a home. So with all that being said, I thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.